Okay, it's Rob TEBBUTT for Behind the Gloves. I'm here with unbeaten cruiserweight star in the making, Isaac Chamberlain. Isaac, how are we doing today, buddy?
Hi, what you lot doing? What you two doing?
What's that name? He's my hero. How are you? You look like you put on a bit of weight.
What's going on?
Oh.
Sorry.
I hijacked my interview there, Coogan. Thanks. So back to it. How you doing? Because obviously the last time we saw you, you were in quite a decent little dust up with Waddy Camacho, and you popped your shoulder out.
Oh, mate, when I put my shoulder, that was one of the most excruciating pains I had to dig deep, man, because boxing's the only thing that I have. I had to dig deep, and I had to really, how can I say it, find it within myself to carry on and push through the pain barrier and the pain, so.
Because a lot of people I've spoken to, they talk about the Danny Williams, when Danny Williams put his shoulder out. But anyone who will listen to me, I'm telling them it's not the same as that, because Danny Williams won by knockout. Now your shoulder was dislocated, what, round 3? Yeah, and you fought to the 10th round and won on points. And Waddy Camacho, I mean, obviously people who are watching this will know Waddy, been around the block. A lot of people before the fight were saying that, were wondering whether or not it was a step up for you, and the fact that Waddy had been around the block, and it was what, your 6th fight or 7th fight?
My 5th.
Your 5th fight? Beg your pardon. And then to come away with a performance like that must give you so much confidence moving forward.
Yeah, definitely. It makes me a lot more hungry. It makes me a lot more hungry. It makes me more determined to have more success, because the way that I take the sport very seriously. I really want to be the best that I can be, and it's giving me more success and more hunger. It's more titles to win, and it's just making me feel really motivated. I remember not too long ago, 3 days after, 4 days after the fight. Obviously after I got my shoulder checked out, I went running, I went sprinting. I was still back on the training, because I kind of want to keep the momentum flowing. So I'm just hoping, moving on to bigger and better things. Hopefully a British title fight 2017.
So you got plans already? I mean, you have got any sort of time scale about when you're going to get back into the ring?
Probably around February. I'll find my MRI results next Wednesday, so February definitely. We just have to go, keep going, and this is just the start. I'm all about giving the fans great fights. That's why I work on my craft every day in the gym. I'm working on the old school styles, the defense, the tactics, and what they use, because I think they're a different class from the fighters of today. So I'm trying to bring that back slowly, in a way. That's why people say I'm different to other fighters, but that's the reason why. So I'm just working extremely hard,
Yeah.
Especially with my uncle as well, Ted Bammy. We're really working very diligently.
Well, I was just about to ask you about Ted, because I know Ted's somewhat of a hard taskmaster. He doesn't get look at that look in his face. He's not really one for letting up. Has he been letting up a little bit since the injury, or no?
No. No, he hasn't. I'm thinking, listen, Uncle, I'm injured, man. I'm still kind of hurt sometimes. I'm alright, but just use the left hand. This shoulder is getting way bigger. Because I keep using the jab. And it's kind of good, because the jab is what saved me in that fight. And I was hitting him with jabs and outboxing him, because I had a plan B. I had to go into that plan B. I mean, if you watch that fight, I boxed on the inside, I boxed on the outside. I knew what to do when I got there. So in a way, if you work on your craft every day, it's there's only so much experience can do. Experience in fighting, yeah, but showing that you've been the rounds and you've gone there. But what if you ain't learned nothing from it? Do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to capitalize on the mistakes that he made the whole time. And I was just, I don't
You must have spoken about this fight so often since this happened. You must have been running out of things to say. Clear something up for me, because obviously there was the rumours that were going around Twitter from Steve Goodwin about the rematch. I know that's something that you're not completely on board with. Is there been any developments with that, or is that what you're waiting to speak to Eddie about? Or?
No idea what Goodwin is talking about. He's all talking with there's a rematch clause and there's a hair speed and all of this rubbish. Listen, I don't know what he's talking about. Like, I beat his fight with one arm. Like, listen, if Goodwin, if Whitey could fight as Goodwin talks nonsense here, he would still have the belt. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, it's weird. Like, and then he's all blaming the ref. Referee done a great job in allowing the fight to continue. He's just angry that the referee allowed me to embarrass him with one arm. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what he's thinking. Like, oh yeah, the referee should have stopped the fight. What do you mean stop the fight? And then they're saying 52 seconds, there was no boxing. But they don't understand that he was getting the rest as well. Do you know what I mean? And
there's also the doctor who'd been brought up onto the apron, which is something that happens for a cut. It can happen for a dislocated shoulder. It's not like the referee had you in a corner.
The best thing about it is, that, like, how can I say it? The best thing about it is, oh my gosh, my mind went blank. Wait,
it's alright, we got time.
Yeah. Why didn't they argue, that, you know, all of this happened straight after the fight? They could have argued that to the board, but they didn't. I saw the reactions from them, from Goodwin, from Wadi. Like, before I even won it, Wadi was pointing at me. I've seen all of them, you know. So I don't really understand it, you know. But it is what it is. Boxing is boxing. It's full of people that talk with no action, you know. So I'm just gonna keep fighting and bringing out the best performances and being the best that I can be. You know, whatever they want to do, whatever, you know. But I don't really think I'm gonna be rematching him. Is there really a point? Instead of 2.5 weeks notice, 6 weeks notice, 2 fully healed arms. Boy, someone got bad. You know.
All right. Well, I won't keep you for too much longer because I know you're looking to go over and see Eddie. One last thing: which fight are you looking forward to the most tomorrow night? On obviously the Katie Taylor card.
Yeah. I remember when we used to travel to the ABA finals together, stay in the hotel together, winning championships. And now we're both at this type of stage in our careers, so I have a lot of time for him. You know, he's a really cool guy.
He's a real hard-working guy as well. I mean, obviously he comes across as very confident. He's got a lot to say, but I mean, underneath all of that, is what you're about to say, it comes from the work that he does.
The hard work.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's just he's on a smashing run. You can see, I can't wait for him to win. I'm going to be the loudest one there shouting for him. You know what I mean? So I can't wait for him to do his thing. I have a lot of love for him.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. One of the very, very best fights I've ever seen in my entire life, whether it be live at ringside or on the TV. As a selfish boxing fan, I wouldn't mind seeing it again, but I completely understand why you would want to take it. But Isaac Chamberlain, thank you very much. All right. Thank you.
Hey Fight fans, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you go ahead and do so because Behind the Gloves is worldwide with our coverage. All you have to do is click this little link right here.